Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Cole's Farm, Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's March 3rd, it's about 2 p.m. Currently it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit and 78% humidity. The WeatherBug app is an 8.8 for pollen, which is medium to high. Main sources of pollen right now are elm, cedar, juniper, and alder. The last inspection I conducted was February 12th, so about 19 days ago. The weather's been kind of weird. It's been preventing me from getting out here and seeing how everything's going. I might conduct a full inspection, I might not. I really just wanted to get out here in the bee yard, check out hives 1 and 2 to see if the colony and the queen has moved up into the top boxes. The last inspection I added a deep to each of those colonies to hopefully prevent them from swarming. They were packed, there was a lot of bees in each one, and there's some swarm indications, primarily a lot of drone cells around the bottom corners of a few frames. I didn't see any swarm cells though, but it seems like they may have obviously been running out of room and trying to swarm. And then with hive number 3, reduce that back down to a 5-frame nuke. I'm going to get in there, see if they've moved up into the top box. I have a division board, a 1-gallon feeder with 3 brand new frames, and if they haven't moved up into it, I'm probably going to remove the top box and just condense them down to a single 5-frame deep. Alright, so let's see, what else did I do? I washed my gloves, I wiped off the camera with a Clorox wipe, so hopefully that's enough to prevent the bees from attacking me as much. Last inspection, I took about 5 stings to my right hand. I was just wearing latex gloves before switching over to the goatskin gloves. And over the course of 2 days, I lost a lot of mobility in my hand as it swelled up, quite a bit. Everything's back to normal. I feel just fine. But considering the hives are expanding this time of year and the bees haven't been inspected too much since the fall, I think they're a little more agitated than usual. So, like usual, enough of me yapping. Let's get into hive number 1, see how things are going. Oh yeah, I'm also going to take off the candy board and remove the pollen substitute, just so they don't have that much space to create bird comb. Alright, so let's see how hive number 1's looking. Alright, hey, you got a new smoker too. Look how shiny that is. Alright, here we go. Finally some brood, and then towards the bottom we got some cups. I'm kind of torn what to do here. I don't know if I should scrape it or let it go. I think I'm just gonna let it go if I don't see any swarm cells. A lot of larvae. Mainly the thing to pay attention to is these cups here, which they don't have any larvae in there. So let's see, let's look at that one. It's hard to tell, I don't think so. Yeah, so they're I think next time I come out here in about 2 weeks, depending on the weather. So cap brood, a whole bunch of spun larvae, and I guarantee there's eggs here if you look closely. Alright, so we got a queen. Nice brood pattern. bunch of drones. Let's see, we need varroa. Alright, well, it went moderately well. Got a few stings in the hand, mainly they just keep loving that spot. So hive number 1 looks pretty damn healthy. A lot of bees. As you saw, scraped off a whole bunch of bird comb that was formed on the bottom of a few frames. And because of the extra space and all, that's where they tend to draw out drone comb. So the less drones, the better, in my opinion. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the camera for a little bit. Oh, well, didn't see the queen, saw a whole bunch of eggs and spun larvae, so she's still there. Like I said earlier, next time I come out, I'm going to split this hive. I figure it's probably a good time to do so. So I'm going to turn off the camera for a little bit, give them some time to calm down, reposition the camera, and then get into hive number 2. Okay, and we're back. Let's get into hive number 2. Frame 4, that is slap full with nectar. If you can see that, it's pretty shiny. It's hard because it's another overcast day here. So it's at 4. Here's 5, right in the middle. Some more comb I'll scrape off. Yeah, the queen's up here. The queen's already moved up into the top box. So this is a new frame. That's brand new comb. Just, you can tell how nice it looks. And hopefully y'all can see this because this will be a pretty cool picture. There's eggs in these cells here. Hopefully that comes out on camera. And a whole bunch of larvae. So this queen is extremely strong. And same thing on this side. Hopefully you can see it, but a whole bunch of eggs in all those cells. So she's doing her thing. This is looking good. So she's in the top box for sure. Well, laying in the top box. Check this out. Those two, some of the comb I just scraped, you can actually see the varroa. Where to go? You can see them moving. See the varroa mite right there on that drone brood, and then over here you can actually see it moving around. So, like I said, if you got bees, you definitely have varroa mites. Frame 4. Nice pretty capped brood. Some capped honey up at the top there. Whole mess of drones. And let's see, we got eggs, so hopefully y'all can see this, but we have capped honey, some pollen right there, eggs here, spun larva, and then capped brood. So nice pattern. Good sign of a healthy queen. That's frame 4. Frame number 5. Let's see, frame 5, a lot of pollen. You can see eggs. You can see eggs over here. Nice capped brood again. Some drone brood at the bottom. Scrape off that comb. And then same thing on this side. Let's see if we can see some eggs. pollen. I don't see any eggs. Unless I'm out looking all that hard. No, they're looking pretty good. Alright, so that's 5. Frame 6. Oh yeah. That's what you want to see right there. Let's get a nice picture for the camera. Frame 6. Hive number 2, box number 2. Same thing on this side. Spun larva all throughout. Scrape all that again. Tell you what, having a nice smoker, a big smoker, it's helpful. This thing hasn't gone out yet, and seems to be doing a nice job. Pretty typical. Frame 3. I remember this frame. This is, here, let me adjust the camera. This is just one of those weird frames. I was watching 628, I believe, Dirt Rooster. He said it last night. Some frames, they just don't draw out, and this is one of them. This frame has been in here for about 2 years, I think, or at least a year and a half, and this is all they've done to it. So I'm just going to put it back for now, but one of these days I'm going to take the time, scrape it, melt down some wax, recoat it, and maybe that'll entice them. Alright, frame number 6. I think next inspection I'm going to switch the boxes around since all the bees are kind of up top to include the queen. But I mean, she's still laying eggs down here. Hey, look at that little drone coming out. Come on, you can do it. Oh yeah, welcome to the world, bud. You're here to mate and eat food. That's pretty much it. There he comes. It's always fun to see. And let's see what we got going on here. Can I see any eggs? No, because the cone is dark and it's difficult. Alright, cool. Hive number 2's looking pretty good. Nice queen, nice strong queen. A lot of nice brood patterns, tons of frames of brood. So in another 2 weeks or so, there should be more bees, more brood. And depending on the weather, I may take the top box, if it has the most young brood, and split it and reform a 10 frame hive, which will be number 3. So speaking of 3, let's get into that here in a sec. I'm going to turn the camera off, reposition everything, and we'll see how hive number 3's looking. Okay, we're back. Let's see how hive number 3's looking. So, first thing I notice is this frame has some nice weight to it because that whole side is packed full of nectar or sugar, and they've done the same with this side and capped it. But, I mean, you know, while that's what you want as a beekeeper, considering they're in a 5-frame nuke. I really want to see the queen hacking this out with some brood. And okay, so we have some eggs in here. So the little bit of new comb that they've drawn out on this frame, yeah, there's eggs throughout. So, and eggs up here. So they're doing okay. And this is looking better than last time. So hive number 3, frame 2, all eggs. These are all eggs. Hopefully, you know, I was gonna say hopefully there's enough bees in here to be able to cluster and keep this warm, because we have some really cold days coming up. Tuesday through Thursday, it's gonna be pretty cold. I think Tuesday's low is 25, so obviously below freezing. And if there's not enough bees in this colony, there's a good chance we may lose a lot of this brood. In fact, when I moved this frame over, I think it got cold a few days or a week later, and this is the remnants of some chilled brood. So these here died because I moved this frame over. You can see they were trying to emerge but didn't. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, my next trick, I'll let the camera roll, but I'm going to open up number 2 again, shake a bunch of bees in here, and see if I can grab, well, you know what, yeah, I'm just going to shake a bunch of bees. Try and give them a population boost to where a lot of that young brood that hasn't been capped yet because of the weather coming up, hopefully the extra bees stay. Some are going to return, but hopefully most of them stay, and the population boost will let this hive, you know, stay warm. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching Cole's Farm, Jacksonville, North Carolina, early March inspection. Hopefully everybody survives the upcoming week just because of the cold temperature, and you should see another video come mid-March. I'm going to try and get out here before 16 days, mainly because of the queen cells that are being developed. So it's about that time of year. Weather's starting to warm up, the grass is greening up, as you can see, more stuff's starting to bloom. So be on a 2-week rotation, or at least less than 16 days, just to capture any sort of swarm cells, and hopefully next time y'all are watching, you'll see me making some splits. Alright, so thanks again. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of upcoming videos. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Hive 1 and 2 are pretty strong. 3 slowly nurturing into spring. As long as they make it, I think they'll build up nicely. Alright, try to make that as simple as possible. I'm going to leave this box out here for now. You can't see it, it's probably off camera. But it just has the 1-gallon division board feeder in it. It looks like it has probably half left, so maybe half a gallon. Or less, I don't know. But I'm going to leave it out here, and it'll kind of serve as an open feeder. Actually, you know what? I might not leave it out here, because I don't have a lid for it. So I'm going to wrap it up, probably grab a bottom board and a lid for this, and this can act as an open feeder for any of the colonies that need a boost. So everything's looking good. Hive 1 and 2 just as strong. Hive number 3 is hanging in there. I'll be back about mid-March, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody.